Hello everyone, welcome to 4 Media. Today we're going to be asking people about their feelings on Islam and how it's represented in the media. So what do you think, like, when a Muslim woman, you see a Muslim woman like with a black
yeah, you don't know who's under that man. Some of them aren't even women sometimes, you don't know, do you?
So you think that people just use that as like a form to rob things and stuff like that?
Be a good way to hide him, mate. Didn't you hear about that fucking guy that robbed the bank doing shit like that?
Yeah. So how do you feel about how Islam is represented in the media?
I feel it's presented very different from how it actually is. Islam is all about peace, blessings, but the bad acts of other fellow Muslims, that they're meant to be Muslims, they judge us all on it, but that's not actually us. We're all about peace, like all Quran, Hadith, everything mentioned that. They always give us the safe way, like no violence and all that.
So how do you feel about how Islam is portrayed in the media?
I don't think it's ever portrayed in a positive light. I think there's a lot of negativity around it. I don't think it generally gets a fair representation of probably what it's about. I'm not too familiar on a first-hand basis, but it seems to get an hard time.
So how do you feel about how Islam is portrayed in the media?
It's portrayed in a negative way, innit? Like everyone's against it, it's not hard in UK, but like other places, no one gives a fuck about it. It's just all bullshit and everyone slanders it, even the media. Who doesn't slander it? And all the governments are against it, no one helps us. So it's just upsetting, innit? It makes you pissed off and shit like that, but no you can do, we're just people, aren't we?
So how do you feel about how Islam is portrayed in the media today?
The way things are, it's just a bit of a mess at the moment, but I heard it's going to get bigger soon, and the way the English movement be targeting Muslims, it's not the right way.
So do you feel like we're being misrepresented, like us young lads? We don't really mess about or anything, but the way people look at us is in a negative way.
It's like we're misled.
Yeah, we've been misled.
We've been misled, and all propaganda and all that kind of stuff go into it, if you know what I mean.
So do you think Islam and terrorism has a direct link?
I think that's something else, mate. That's ISIS, to be honest.
So you think that Islam has a link with ISIS?
Yeah. Nah, ISIS is the fucking CIA, ex-rogues, CIA agents, mate.
ISIS is involved in CIA, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So, did you hear about what happened last week in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
59 people passed away, I think, and over 400 casualties.
Yeah.
But a white guy did this, so it wasn't portrayed as a terrorist. Why do you think this wasn't portrayed as like a terrorist attack?
Because he's white, innit? He's not Asian. If he had the name Abdullah, then yeah, it'd be ISIS, it'd be everything, bro, I'm telling you.
Do you think that if you look like us?
Yeah, trust me, if you look like us, they'd have a passport saying Abdullah, whatever, bro. Trust me, they always slander us, they always find a way. Like, I've even heard that he's part of ISIS now, ISIS are claiming him, shit like that. So you know what I mean? They're just always trying to put us down.
Do you feel like we don't get our opinions across to people? Like, do you feel like we're being shut out from the world, like Muslim boys like us about around?
Yeah, totally, because everywhere you see they're all against Muslims, like all the bombings happen, they're just all Muslim, they blame all Muslim, but it's actually not. I feel like even in England, everyone chose to do Brexit just so Pakistanis and all other Muslims can stop entering the country, so I see it's totally unfair.
Yeah, did you hear about what happened in Las Vegas last week?
Yeah.
There was a shooting, over 50 people passed away, 400 casualties, and this was a white guy. Why do you think this wasn't considered a terrorist attack?
I think probably, in all honesty, because he were white. As my understanding, it is terrorism. It has scared a lot of people into buying more guns and things out there, and to be scared of their sort of going about their business and their daily lives, it is terrorism, whichever way you look at it, and probably because he's white.
And last week there was in Las Vegas, there was a shooting, 59 people passed away, over 400 casualties at a concert. This was a white guy.
That was 58, and yes, I watched it on news, and I still don't understand why.
But do you know, like, how do you feel that this wasn't portrayed as like a terrorist attack? This wasn't portrayed.
Not towards you. No, not towards. Sorry, you guys. That's a horrible thing to say. You're going to have terrorists in every sector of every life of every, way of living.
Did you hear about what happened in Las Vegas last week?
Yeah, Las Vegas.
There was a white guy shot over about 59 people died, 400 casualties. But why do you think this wasn't portrayed as like a terrorist attack?
Do you know what the media is like? With media, like they tend to target like black people, and they also tend to target like basically it's like trying to get like two birds with one stone. So like what they do is they're trying to get like some black Muslim guy, and that's when they just try to give a bad name. But if it's a white guy and then like that guy just go on a shooting rampage, and like basically he could just get in jail and get bailed out or whatever.
Last week there was a shooting in Las Vegas where over 50 people were murdered and over 400 casualties happened. That was a concert. A white guy did this, but it wasn't portrayed as a terrorist attack. Why do you think this is?
Because he's a white guy. He's born in America. Apparently it's allowed to do this, and apparently he had a mental illness. Trump doesn't believe that white people can be classed as terrorists, and if he was brown it'd be all over the media that he'd be a terrorist.
He just says terrorist. Like I've seen all these tweets about it and stuff like that, like a local resident did attack this and that, but if it was a Muslim it'd be the other way around. Like it's just totally unacceptable.
So you think that like if someone that looked like us,
exactly,
if one of us did it, it would be considered like a Islamic like
terrorism, like ISIS, all that stuff to get involved. But because it's just one of those, because it's not classed as a Muslim or Asian, they're just saying that it's just like maybe he has a psycho problem or something like that. But that's totally unacceptable. There's nothing. That's a terrorist attack in my opinion.